ultimate secret to manifesting, law of attraction, creating mind-blowing stuff. You want to know what it is? Well, I'll tell you what it isn't, and I'll tell you what you can do that you already know that you're probably not doing. This is not complex stuff. You ready to go there? Let's go. Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears and live an amazing life. What does that mean? I give you the tools to manifest anything. Go down in the description. It's free. Manifest anything. What does that mean? I'm going to talk about it today. How does that work? I'm going to tell you how it works because we are under the impression that we can sit and meditate and create anything. And you can, but I'd say 99.999% of people out there don't know how to do that. They think just meditation alone is going to do it, and it won't. It's the things behind the meditation that will do that. What is that? Complete, total letting go of everything. Of the human control, the ego of this is how it must be, this is what I desire, I'm going to blah, blah, blah. Seek and ye shall find. What does that mean? Seek is a directive to the quantum field. Now, how does this work? When you let go of defining how and when the ego has to control everything, you go into a space of all probabilities. When you go into this space of probabilities with the ego in control, you limit yourself because it defines this and this and this, and all the other unlimited probabilities now are on hold because your focus in the quantum field and entanglement is just here. And you're not behaving as the person who's going to get that. So you're not figuring out that, why isn't it coming to me? You're not that person. You're not that person. I hear this all the time. I'm doing this and this and this and it's not happening. I said, well, there you go. You just said it. Because you want things. The ego wants things to happen. Right? And so if we let go, you're so powerful. If you let go of that, you go into a field of things that you can't even imagine. In my Miracle Circle, I just did a mastery training. And I asked, what is it you'd like to change? Well, if I had 7 years ago, as of this video, 7 years ago, as an investment banker said, I want to be a YouTube influencer and an internet, marketer, businesswoman. I didn't even know that existed. That's not what I did. I started seeking, and here's the key. Seek and you shall find means you as a material person, a dense human being, must in the material world seek that which you desire without definitions, without restrictions. And that means you go into the field. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. Not having any constraints or rules. Now, if you desire abundance, if you desire health, healthy relationships, don't define what it is. You now opened the field up. Does this make sense? Now I open the field to all the probabilities. When I quit my investment banking career, said, I don't know where I'm going to go, but I'm going to seek everything that I'm passionate about because that's a high frequency. Right? You go to a high frequency, you say, okay, I love writing, I love decorating, I love all the creative things that I wasn't doing as an investment banker. Nobody was stopping me from doing it. I was just focusing my attention on all the things that were not very, let's just say, high frequency and positive. Yeah. I was focused on the things that were just about everybody making money. Some wonderful things came from that. We launched companies. We did some really good stuff. But it wasn't my passion. So I went after the things that I really loved. I said, my life is short. My whole family had died. And you might be experiencing this too and saying, what's left? What do I have to lose? Nothing. I saw an ad. I never click on ads on the internet. That was 7 years ago. It was a big deal to do that. They didn't even have the technology that they do now. And I said, I need to learn this stuff. And I don't know where it's going to take me. And this is why I'm sitting in front of you. Are you defining yourself? Are you boxing yourself in with your probabilities? Guess what? The universe has much bigger plans, because you, as a human thinking, dense being that agreed to play this role out, you can only access that by letting go of this. So this will create that. Now, what I did in my teaching in the Miracle Circle is I reminded everybody that everyone is wanting that to give me, and it doesn't work that way. The probability that exists that I'm seeing is because I'm thinking a certain way, and therefore this is appearing in my quantum field, my reality. So if I want to change that, instead of wanting to change somebody or a position or whatever it is, I must change this, and this will then attract. And for me, it's not attract. We just shift into a probability. I'm no longer the same person thinking this way. I now shift over here into this person. Does this make sense? So why is somebody super prosperous that came from nothing and another person isn't? They shifted. That prosperous person shifted into a different kind of thinker. They became a different person who's not broke. And this person continues to do and think and act in the exact same manner and expecting other people to do things for them. That didn't work out. That didn't work. That didn't work out. Take a real good look at this. Yeah. And especially if you get upset about that not happening for you, then you are going into a low dense frequency and getting angry at people that you want to control. They should act the way you think they should. They should give me the job, or they should do this, or total opposite thinking of directing the quantum field in the direction you want. How do we do that? You gotta let go. You just gotta let go and say, okay, what have I been doing? How have I been behaving? What am I thinking that has produced these results? Okay, so maybe you have to learn something new. So I had to learn something new. I thought, okay, I would like to completely replace my income, and I want to do something I really love. So I went and got training. You guys have seen this. This is what changed my life. These are free videos, by the way, if you're interested. And I thought, I'm going to seek the skills and the knowledge. I'm going to empower myself. I'm going to do that for me. And other people are giving that to me. I'm going to say yes. And so I learned internet marketing, and then I got a YouTube channel, and then I created courses, all with helping other people in mind, all with helping other people to get past their fears and create lives they love. So I did that on a high frequency, and therefore what I'm putting out is really powerful. You could do it on a low frequency. You could do everything just around you and what you want with no service to other. But there will be consequences to that. There will be. Nobody else has to do anything to anybody else. And whatever we create here, it comes right back to us. And you'll get lessons, and you'll either change or not, and that's okay. You'll eventually have to go through that. So my question to you right now is, what is it you would like to change? Is it the world? Then you're not seeing what the world's presenting to you that is an amazing lesson. Because there's an opportunity in that to be great. And so many people think things happened to me, and they did that. And it's always they. Right? We do that all the time. But we're handing our power over to them. And they hold no more power than you do. So what are you doing right now that may be keeping you in the same thinking, the same actions, and wanting things to be different? The same mind cannot solve the problem. The same mind that created the problem cannot solve the problem. Einstein. Shift your mind. And what I taught in my Miracle Circle is, when you have faith, it's not handing faith off to this unknown one source that is making separate decisions. Faith means in yourself. Because once you have faith in yourself, you are the one. And the one says, yay, okay, we are one, you finally got it. So having faith in you, in your own self, is knowing that I can do it, that there are answers, and that I will take the action. This is a year of action, right? We have to physically do certain things and enjoy that material world. Enjoy that journey of the physical world. Enjoy going out and taking meals to homeless people. My neighbor was sick. I cooked a spinach quiche souffle. Hot. Took it over. She was so grateful. It doesn't take a lot for you to make a difference on this planet, but it will take action. All right? So action may be forgiving people, and that means truly, truly forgiving. I've forgiven, but there's no buts. There's no buts on my channel, except for the spiritual butt kick. So what are we going to do about that? Right now, we can shift this whole planet by saying, it comes from me. They're not doing it. It comes from me, and their choices are their choices. And for me to judge that is more conflict. So I'm going to say, what in my situation, my circumstances, can I do to be positive change? What can I do to solve this issue that I continually create? Okay, how does the person behave that doesn't have that issue? Maybe I need to learn from them. Maybe I need to, like I said, get more skills. Maybe I need to take a different action. Maybe I need to change my relationships or my job or whatever it is. This is powerful, powerful stuff. But faith means I don't have to have the answer. I'm going to have faith that whatever I'm desiring here, I'm going to let go of how, when, and I'm just going to say, guide me to it. Guide me to more abundance. Guide me to be of service to others. Guide me to have a purpose. Guide me to a better relationship, the highest, best relationship. I'm not going to define that anymore because the universe has answers. What's an influencer? I didn't know what an influencer was. If you'd told me that I was going to be doing this back then, I'd have said, no way. No way, I don't like to be in front of people. Seriously, yeah, I didn't. And somehow it just led me to that because this is my purpose. This is what I'm supposed to be doing, and I didn't define that. I wasn't looking for a purpose, by the way. See, I'd let that go, so I was led to it easily because I kept taking action. Are you ready to do this? Because if you do this one practice, you're going to see things in your life shift, and it's not magic. Although I do have a course coming out called Activate Your Magic. It's not really magic. It's what everybody holds, and that is the power of the one. The source creates. It expands. It learns. It teaches. It's doing everything all at once. It is everything. And so once you go into the space of being the one, not I'm the creator, all of it is. Everything creates. A tree creates. It drops seeds, and then something else comes from that. And it has a function here. All of us are important. You're important. Not less than anybody else. And I truly mean that. You have to know that. And have faith in that. And know that you're here for a very, very positive, amazing reason. But you got to know that first yourself. All right, show me. And it doesn't have to be Mother Teresa kind of stuff. It could be simple stuff like just being the light to other people. Somebody said they went in the grocery store and somebody said they obviously wasn't having a good day. And she made some comments about what amazing, time that 2022 is going to be on. And this person was beaming and smiling. And she gave hope to that person. She shifted the planet, the entire universe. Because that one grain of sand shifts all other grains. And that's you. So, would you like to change anything? You can do it today. Shift that mindset. And when you find yourself going into the self-defeating and angry and things aren't happening the way I want and they're supposed to do this and why isn't this working? You're still focused on that. Show me where I'm supposed to be. Maybe that's not where I'm supposed to be. Hello, McFly. You think? Yeah, you're playing the role of a human. Welcome. Welcome to planet Earth. So, I have free stuff down here. It's called Manifest Anything. It's all going to change. I have 14 lessons in there. I'm going to narrow it down to 4. Yeah, it'll be more comprehensive. And then I'm going to start offering new platforms for you to go in and get training. If you need training, go get the training. Quit questioning this stuff. What are you holding back on? Go, do. Oh, it doesn't work. This doesn't work. No, it works. All right? You just have to pick and choose what works for you. And you won't know that unless you seek. And the quantum field is going to direct you to exactly where you're supposed to be. And if you seek something that's not the place, now you have answers. Now I know. Okay, now I know I'm not supposed to be decorating homes. Try that. Oh, that's not something I want to do for a living. I love it, but not something that I do for a living. Okay, let's try this. Oh, writing. Okay, I have a movie. All right, yay. That worked. Okay, I'm going to keep doing that because I love it and I have no expectations. Didn't expect the movie, just knew, and it appeared with no rules around it. Drop the rules. That's human thinking. Those are restrictions. Restrict nothing. All right, so you ready to do that? No mantras and whatever. Belief first. The universe goes on your beliefs and your knowing and your faith. Question nothing, but don't box yourself in. How and when and what. I desire abundance. I desire to be of service on this planet. I desire to have some great purpose lead me to that. I desire healthy relationships. I desire to be a better parent or a better spouse. I desire, show me. A lot of you are taking my lessons and I'm your teacher and that's great. That's my purpose. And so we work together on that. And so then we go through life and it's beautiful. And then you become the teacher because your actions are proving to other people that it can be done. You're amazing. You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful. I hope you'll subscribe. I hope you'll share these. Come down to Manifest Anything. It's free. These are free. Got skills to create online businesses, side income, promote your stuff, promote your coaching. We'll show you how to earn money if you have no products or services. Question nothing. Criticize nothing. Try it. If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't mean it's bad or wrong. It's just not for you. And get out of that negative thinking and say, okay, that is what it is. I learned from that. It has now guided me to where I need to be or where I should be. All right. So you're whole and perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings to you, my dear, beautiful, perfect friend. You hold the power of the universe. Have faith in that. That's faith. Namaste.